We are live and in stereo.
Hello, hello.
What's up? I'm Caleb.
I'm Haley, and
I'm having coffee with my ex.
Giggle, giggle, giggle.
We've had a morning.
It's been a morning. It's been a damn week.
It's been a damn week.
And just like a side note, we're recording this a week in advance, so it's currently the previous Monday of like when you're listening to this. And our last podcast was also kind of like a few days pre-recorded, and there's been so much has happened that whenever like the podcast came out, I was like, this is outdated.
Yeah.
We only recorded it like 5 days ago.
It's hard to talk about current events on here, so just in context, everything we're saying, don't be like, these stupid people have no idea what's going on in the world.
Because like in the last podcast, I was like, yeah, like Italy just got shut down, and like now we're shut down, and
oh god. Wait.
The self-quarantine is not going well. So yeah.
With that being stated.
So the CDC just had said that only groups of 10 are recommended at this time.
Like,
that was just announced like a few moments ago.
Yes, so things are getting better.
LA is completely shut down.
Last night is when they said that after midnight they were shutting down all gyms, restaurants, bars, any basically like entertainment center.
Yeah, anything non-necessary like places.
Like that. Things are just getting so serious so fast.
But I think it's more of like, obviously it's like a very serious thing, but I think it's more of like a preventative measure. Like, okay, let's not wait until there's all these cases. I mean, obviously the cases aren't great, and like they're doubling every single day.
No, I think this is the first, I feel like, time in our life where the government is preparing instead of reacting. Yeah. Which is awesome.
And I think that, like after seeing what happened in all the other countries, like I think that we're doing the best that we can. Yeah.
So shutting everything. That's why it's so scary when everything's shut down. But it's like, it's not because it is so bad.
It's to prevent it from getting so bad.
Yeah. They said the whole goal is to make it look like we overreacted.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm here for it. Let's overreact. I love overreacting.
Well, until they call off groups of 3, Haley's gonna be here.
I'm dead.
So we should talk about what happened this morning, because that really derailed us, our train of thought. 2 weeks ago, when we launched Coffee with My Ex.
Yeah, we had just launched it. I got an email. What were we doing? We were just like here.
No, you were at home.
No, I was here.
You were here?
I was literally here. We were just fucking around. Sorry. We were just messing around. like watching TikToks or something like that, like on the TV.
Mm-hmm. We're like congratulating ourselves, a job well done today.
Yeah, and I get an email from this girl, her name's Jess, asking, and I thought it was like a joke because no one ever emails me like they would email Caleb or Cameron. You know what I mean? Like why, I don't know how she got to my email, but whatever. Saying that she wanted to invite us onto Lance Bass's podcast to promote our podcast. And I was like,
we just launched this 5 minutes ago.
We literally launched it like literally 5 minutes ago.
There were lots of questions. 1, why did they reach out to Haley? 2, why are they talking about our podcast? 3, Lance Bass knows who we are.
Yeah. So, long story short, I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it. We recorded a podcast with Lance Bass.
We went to Lance Bass's home this morning.
And recorded a podcast in the midst of a self-quarantine.
All I wanted to do was call my 10-year-old self.
Yeah.
And be like, guess what?
Oh my God, 100%. I was so nervous.
Oh, but
then I got there, like, it's fine.
The problem is, we got there.
Yeah.
They let us straight, like, we go into the assistant meets us outside. Jess met us outside.
Yeah.
She takes us into the podcast room, like, through his house, through his living room. Mm-hmm. We sit down, like, Jess and I are talking, like, we're all just getting mic'd up, and all of a sudden Lance walks in. And it's just, like, there's no time to, like, take it in. He just sits down, starts talking, and then all of a sudden he goes, all right, welcome to Daily Podcast, and we're recording.
Yeah.
So we didn't have time to think, which I think was good.
No, 100%. I had enough time to think this morning.
You were busy this morning. Also this morning, Haley was like watching Try Guys videos.
I've always like loved the Try Guys, but I've never like watched a lot of their videos. Mm-hmm. But like I know that I love them, and I've been on a Try Guys bender the past week because like what else am I doing? And I'm obsessed with them, and I've always been obsessed with Keith. I think he's so hilarious. Like I've loved Keith forever. And their last video, which I was literally about to watch when you sent it to me, I was about to watch it, and I did. I watched the whole thing, and so like they're obviously also like self-quarantining. They're talking about how like they're gonna be working from home for like the next couple of weeks or whatever. And Keith and his wife, you see them start doing like cake, like our video, and Caleb sent it to me, and I flipped out. I completely lost it. And then, so I am like squealing at this point, and I post about it myself. And Keith, he reposts it in a story, which I was like already freaking out. And then he followed me on Instagram, and I was full on like shaking, like seizing, like what is happening?
She called me immediately, and like I thought something was wrong. Like she called me, she's like, Caleb. And I was like, what? What's going on? She's like, Keith just followed me on Instagram. I said, I get it, but like I thought you were dying.
I felt like I was dying. Oh, it's been a wild morning.
Yeah. So crazy morning. Also, I mean, Lance Bass. NSYNC, iconic. I just smacked the logo. We're just not doing well. I remember when I was a kid, this all goes back to when I was a little boy, 8 years old or whatever.
Yes.
And I remember the first NSYNC album that I got. It was their first one. And when you opened the booklet and it had like all their bios and everything about them.
Yeah.
And on Lance's page, I remember looking at him and just being like, he's like me. And it was like, I couldn't explain it. It's not like I was like, oh, he's gay. I was just like, I think he's like me.
Yeah.
And then I also read in his bio that he was a Baptist and a Christian. I was like, oh my, like maybe he feels the same way I do. Like, I want to know what he's thinking. And that's why I always looked up to him when I was younger. And he was always my crush because I related to him so much.
Yeah.
And so that just being in that presence was wild.
It was insanely wild. The things that I would tell my younger self are... She would be like, shut up. Like, literally, you're insane.
You're lying.
You're lying.
You're lying.
Yeah.
Hey,
juice.
1 second. Hey, Cameron, can you quarantine Juice? Can you quarantine Juice, please? Just shut the door. Juice is also forced to stay home from the dog park. So he is a little restless.
He's really upset right now. Yeah, this is crazy. It is crazy. I need to go to the store. I feel like I already panic whenever I don't have groceries just on a regular day. Like, I live at the store.
The first day that this, like, kind of hysteria hit, Haley, like, went to the store and she was not doing well. She was in panic mode.
I have never, like, I do not do well.
Oh. No one summoned.
You have no new messages from Haley containing language is the word she.
What?
I don't even know where she is. I don't know where she is.
I don't know what that means. Like, what?
Just ignore her. She's desperate for attention.
I'm dead. What was I even saying? That just shook me.
You were scared about going to Trader Joe's.
I didn't go to Trader Joe's. I knew Trader Joe's is already scary enough as it is.
You're right. The layout is not conducive to pandemics.
It is not. Like, I literally, the other day, this is a side tangent, but the other day I went to Trader Joe's. And thank God I did. This is before like everything, and I got a lot of groceries just because I was like, I needed a lot of groceries. And
which means you spent what, $30?
I spent like $130, which I never do. For some reason, like I don't spend a lot of money on groceries.
Haley will feed herself for a month off like $20.
I don't know how I do it. Anyway, I get there and like the entire parking lot is madness, like it always is. And like, mind you, this is like on a weekday at like 10 a.m. Like, no one in LA goes to work. You know what I mean? And I get there and there's like there's no place to park. I'm driving around for like 20 minutes. I'm like, no, Trader Joe's parking lot is not going to get the best of me today. And any other day, I would have just gone home and cried about it. I was like, no, I'm going to find a parking spot. I park in a compact spot between two humongous cars parking in the compact spot. I was like, fuck these guys. I'm whizzing in there and they can figure it out. Because why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why is a Suburban and this like Equinox like parking in this tiny parking spot?
This dialogue is Haley. Anytime you're in the car with Haley, this is what you hear. She is Haley against the world.
I park in my parking spot, right? And I like, there's no room. There is no room. And I park like crooked because they parked crooked. Like, no one cared. I was like, you need to put a little bit more effort. Okay,
you should have left that. You're going to start leaving like post-it notes on cars.
I thought they were going to get mad at me parking how I parked, but I was like, I couldn't wait to get out there. And if someone was out there, I was going to give them peace of my mind.
That's why you're so scared that someone else is going to think you were the problem. And you're going to think, no, like, I'm not the problem.
So I get out after, like, I went to Trader Joe's and got my groceries. I come out, and the car beside me wrecked into the car beside her because she was parked so stupidly.
Oh, gosh.
So I was like, oh, that sucks. But also, like,
you were happy about it, weren't
I wasn't happy. I was just like, I hope she learned a lesson.
God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah. What were we even talking about?
I don't know.
Anyway, the grocery store. Crazy.
Lance
I got
fast.
there as soon as I got there at Target. I was thinking Target. Like, no one goes to Target for groceries. But they did. Everyone went everywhere for groceries. I went to Target and Ralph's, and both places were completely just demolished of any food, any toiletries. Everything was gone. The potatoes were gone. I was like, whoa, potatoes are gone. That was crazy.
I haven't been to any store. Cameron's done my shopping. I've been here in my home.
I waited like an hour and a half in line at Ralph's.
No.
It was crazy.
My concern is Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Can we still do that?
I mean, you can only there's a lot of things that are sold out on Amazon, but yeah.
Thank God I have Bath and Body hand sanitizer stuff. Anyone needs some, come over.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so Lance's podcast, where they can watch that or listen? I know it's an audio podcast.
Yeah.
So it's on Apple Podcasts.
It's called
Spotify.
DailyPop. The DailyPop podcast.
The DailyPop podcast.
And it'll be out on the 25th of
I think
March.
the 25th, yeah. So go check that out. Lance and Jess were so incredible, so nice. And it was, I mean, we were terrified, but it was not hard to have a conversation.
Yeah, it felt really comfortable, and they knew what they were talking about. It felt really nice to not, like, have to over-explain yourself. They already knew a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, because we, like, didn't have to give too in-depth of answers. Like, we could keep it going.
Yeah.
Which I appreciated.
Yeah.
And I appreciated they kept it going, so I didn't
have to even think about it.
No, have
just
to
answering.
derail it.
Yeah.
He was like, all right, we're done with that.
Yeah.
Next question.
So good.
Well, what we were gonna kind of talk about today, we should also talk about working out from home.
Oh, yeah.
The gyms are closed. And
Yeah.
I'm going literally crazy because I was planning on going to Equinox this morning.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen because
they closed.
They closed. All the gyms are closed. Luckily, we do have home workouts.
Yeah, that's our job.
It's bizarre thinking about how, like, we make videos for people at home.
Yeah.
But, like, we don't, that's not, like, what we usually do. Since we're always making them, it's not like we're putting on our own videos and dancing.
Right. That's what's so funny, because I feel like people think that that's what we actually do. Even though, like, I do count whenever we have, like, a sweat session, I count that as my workout for the day, because I'm dead. Like, I can't do it. Like, I physically can't do anything else.
But it's weird because, like, I'm not going to go play my own sweat session.
Oh, I would literally rather do anything else.
It's so bizarre.
But it's crazy seeing, like, everyone, like, posting their stuff. Like, we didn't know we had so many fans in Italy.
I know.
Like, it's just crazy that people are, it's really helping people.
It's really cool that we do have something out there that, like, people can use in such a terrible time. Haley was like, of course. Of course. Other people have to suffer.
This is our time to shine, and other people have to suffer for it. Like, of course.
But hey, everything has its time and its place and its moment.
And I've been waiting for our time. I was like, when is it going to be our time?
The coronavirus. That's our time.
Oh my gosh. But seriously, it is a good way to, like, let off some anxiety. I know everyone is like very high anxiety, including myself.
Well,
I can't. Yeah.
Well, and it's cool too because we have, like, the 1 videos at a time where people can just, like, if they're just stressed, they need to go dance for 5 minutes, they can.
Yeah.
But now that we have the Booty Army, we're actually giving people a full, like, hour-long workout. So people who really can't go to the gym and need to, like, or want to get their workout in for the day actually can now, which is really cool.
And I mean, it's a real ass workout.
Now that we're doing, like, strength stuff too.
Yeah.
It's
a nice balance.
Yeah, my abs, my legs are always
My
my
leg.
neck.
My neck.
My neck, my back.
My back.
But yeah, so let us know kind of what you guys are doing at home as far as
anything. What are you doing?
Anything.
Give me ideas, something to do.
What's your play-by-play? Now is the time to consume content. Like, I'm just going to be watching YouTube videos, so
yeah,
that's about it. Oh, and Gilmore Girls.
Yeah.
Which I'm obsessed with. But anyway, we had an idea for the podcast today. There has just been so much happening that we haven't even started to get into it. So today's episode was supposed to be about bad habits.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I think it would be fun if we talk about some of our bad habits, but, well, you came up with this idea.
Yeah, I
But
did.
let's talk
'Cause
about each other.
Your bad habits, man. Affect me every single day.
Your bad habits affect me. So,
All right.
why don't I go first?
Okay.
And I have notes.
So you're telling me what you think my bad habits are.
I'm going to tell you a bad habit of yours. Number one. Number one.
You wrote this down.
I did.
Literally did. I'm scared.
Overreacting.
Oh, because I'm a woman?
See? You, the littlest, and maybe it's my quirks, but Haley, you take it from 0 to 100 very quickly.
I think this is what I think. If it's something that's happened time and time and time again, each reaction just gets a little bit and a little bit more. And I think that that's merited. Like, if the same thing happens over and over and over again, like, I'm only going to get more and more frustrated. I'm
That's
not saying
a fair point.
I was going to say that one of my bad habits is I do lead with my emotions. I do lead with emotion, but at the
She's a
same time,
Cancer.
like, give me a little, because it's usually I'm mad about the same things.
That's a fair point. It's a fair point.
Which it leads into your first one.
All right, what's my first one?
Is your timeliness, which is my pet peeve. Because not only is it your bad habit, it's my biggest pet peeve.
I don't know if that applies to me.
Caleb does not have any sense of urgency or time, and that's his number one bad habit.
The other day, I forget where we were going, but I really wasn't running too far behind. I was running like 15 minutes behind, and I was like applying a little bit of concealer to my eye.
It was before Brittany the Zone.
And I was like, Haley walked in the house, and I was like, hey girl.
Because I rushed around to get ready, and like I have to drive all the way here just for us to drive all the way back. Like,
you said, you walked in, I was like, hey, like what's up? And she's like,
he's just sitting here just like...
You said, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm putting on my concealer. And you're like, you're just leisurely putting on your concealer.
He was just like, he's just messing with his hair and just like no sense of urgency.
I said, I'm not doing it leisurely. And she said, well, it looks like you are. And I said, well, you're mistaken.
It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
You said, and I had to come over here, rushed, almost in tears because I thought I was going to be late.
I was, because I hate being late, and there's something that terrifies me more than getting here and being like everyone's waiting on me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't ever want anyone to be waiting on me. And you seem to get off on it.
No. See, in my defense, I hate that too. I just never take the steps to make that situation not happen.
I don't think that you hate it. I think that
I do hate it. I don't enjoy being late.
I think that you overcompensate. We're arguing now. I think that you overcompensate because you know that I'm upset, and that because you're making us late, and you overcompensate by saying like I'm trying my best. Like, you're overreacting. Like, that's
I am trying my best. It's just like it's not an
you just like
excuse
lean
to not
into it.
prepare. But, like, I don't know what else to do because I'm already late and there is no going back. So I have to live with this. And so does everyone else.
It affects me every single day, and that's why I get
And
so
I just
mad.
feel like it happens
I've
so
been
much
burned
that I don't...
so many times.
Well, that's...
You!
I hate apologizing and saying sorry for doing something that I do a lot.
And literally
because then I feel
saying
dumb.
sorry is, like, the only thing I want to hear. I don't want to hear, like, I'll be better next time. I don't want to hear, like, I don't care about it. Like, literally, sorry goes the furthest out of anything that you can say. And that's facts.
It's so weird. I just feel like that's not enough.
Sometimes owning up to your mistakes is the hardest thing you can do. And just being sorry.
Well, let's talk about another mistake to own up to for you. Oh, this isn't even mean. Not wearing your glasses.
Oh. That is a bad
Or
habit.
getting contacts. Or seeing in general. You have a bad habit of not seeing.
It's just easier this way, y'all.
Haley
Try it.
is blind. She has glasses. She drives without her
I
glasses.
drive with my glasses if it's nighttime. Most of the time.
Most of the time.
If I don't know, if I'm coming from your house, then I don't need my glasses.
She is blind as a bat.
It's not a good habit.
She refuses contacts. She won't even try to she said she tried to put them in once, and then you couldn't do it.
I have a weird thing about my eyeballs.
I mean, it's not fun to shove something into your eye.
So, I don't want to do it. I want to have fun.
You know what's fun? Knowing where you're walking. Knowing which
Honestly, it's
lane
not
to merge
that bad.
into.
Once you get used to just seeing shapes.
When I have to see for you, when I have to be your eyes, that's what... She's at restaurants, and I'm not kidding, she's in line, and she has to get her phone out to zoom into the menu with her
It's
phone
a good
camera.
trick. I was literally about to just tell you guys about that. If you can't see, just grab your phone and use that as a magnifying glass.
Get glasses or wear contacts.
But I do have lots of pairs of glasses. And I do wear them sometimes, but they do give me a headache.
But anytime, you say you get a headache, or you say, oh, you're derealizing.
I do, because I can see so clearly that it
She
doesn't
says
seem real.
she's not seen for so long that when she can see, it freaks her out.
Yeah, I'm like overstimulated, 100%.
That is frustrating. That is so frustrating.
Like especially when we do the sweat sessions.
You can't see.
I can't see. Like, because we have a mirror behind.
And then
like,
she
in front of
complains
us.
about not being able to see herself, and I'm just a blob in the mirror.
It makes me feel a little bit nauseous in that sense because I'm moving around so much.
I'm gonna literally put contacts in your contract.
Oh my god.
All right, do you have another for me?
Okay, so there's this joke that we talk about with Caleb about how like this year or whatever year it is for Caleb is going to be the year of the 3 C's.
Oh my
Context,
God.
clarity, and communication. He is a very, I would say, indirect person, and I don't think it's always, I don't think you're always intending to be that way.
I'm scared of an overreaction.
Oh my god, you know exactly what I'll overreact to. You know exactly.
No, I don't. Anything. Do you know?
But it's not just with me, it's with everyone. So don't.
Do you know how long?
The context you give.
No, I'm gonna
context.
give you an example of why I'm indirect, because I'm so scared. Yesterday, when I was recording that video, the announcement. What?
I'm waiting.
Oh, when I was recording the video that I was posting on YouTube about like, hey guys, we're not doing tour, we're doing like only doing Booty Army. When I was texting you that we didn't have to do any shooting that day, we were gonna move it to Monday, and that I was just gonna shoot that video by myself, I didn't know. I probably reworded it 20 times because I didn't know.
That's on you.
If you were gonna be like, oh, he doesn't want me in this video, or if now I was gonna come over and now you don't want me to come. I was so scared. We were like, we had just fought the night before.
That's a you problem.
That's not a me problem.
That's a you problem. Well, we fought because this is getting a lot. Because I was expected to be somewhere that I didn't know I was supposed to be because I never got a calendar invite.
That was my bad.
Yeah, so that's why I was upset.
Is it my turn? Or no, that's me. You're still on me.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
context,
interrupted you.
clarity, communication, the 3 C's. And it's always been a joke. Like, the year 2020, the year of context, clarity, and communication, and it's been that way since 2016.
It's been better. Do you disagree?
It's better in different ways and worse in some ways.
Next on my...
Yeah, okay, fine. Well, okay,
No.
me.
Yeah,
Okay, me.
you. I have... not going to the doctor.
Oh.
You...
Yeah,
since she was
I have
sick,
a
even
deep
in...
fear of going to the doctor.
You still will have your mom call and make appointments for you.
Oh, I mean, no, last time I did have my mom call to make an appointment for me was literally 2017, and I didn't go. I literally just didn't show up, and I know that's not right, but I have... Okay, not only do I have a fear of going to the doctor, I have a fear of, calling people I don't know.
You hate that.
I hate calling people. I hate talking to people. I hate the doctor. I never know what questions to ask. I never know how much it's going to cost. I never know. I never say the right things when I go. It's so much pressure.
You know what you should do?
Go to therapy?
No. Besides that's another episode. You should really try the teledoc thing.
I think that sounds like my 2 worst fears combined.
Oh. Okay.
Because I also have a fear. Okay, so yeah, the telephone, the doctor, but I also have a fear of going to places that I've never been to before. I hate not knowing what to expect.
I think you maybe
scared
there's a
of
lot
everything.
to unpack here. I think you need to go to intense what's it called? Cognitive behavioral therapy. She's in CBT.
Oh my god, no, it's bad. I really wish I would go a little bit more, but that's why I try to take care of myself.
It literally took you pulling a rib to go 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, I pulled my rib throwing up from drinking too much on Halloween.
And now she will not. Every Halloween, she's like, "Nope, I'm not drinking."
Last
Nope.
Halloween, nope.
Any more for me? I have 3 more for
okay. Oh my wow. Okay, he wrote a list. I didn't write a list.
you. You said, I quote, "I don't need a list."
Those are okay, but those ones that I gave you are
They're my
very
biggest
major ones,
yeah.
and they affect me every single day. Okay, I know spiraling. You spiral.
We share that.
I know, but you spiral in like a different way.
Self-deprecating.
You self-destruct, but like nothing even has to happen. You just like are just like, no, it's not good enough. Nothing's good enough. I don't know.
That happened to me yesterday.
Yeah, like it happens. That's a bad habit. That is bad.
Oh gosh, I do that a lot. Anyway, this is my favorite one. Not dealing with your emotions. In parentheses, drinking instead of thinking.
Why am I being put on blast right now?
We don't have to dive into that one too much.
I mean, I like to have a drink anyway. Nothing even has to be going wrong. But when something is going wrong, it makes more sense. And I have a better excuse other than I just want to party.
I don't just want to party. I want to forget.
I would say that yes, that is true. But
granted, also let me clarify this. Haley's not like drinking throughout the day. Like it's not like that.
Even though a couple days ago we did drink.
We did drink throughout the day. Yes, we did. It was a brunch day though.
It was a brunch.
It was a
day.
pre-quarantine celebration.
It was the last time we went to the
hurrah.
last hurrah, if you will. We literally we had 10 mimosas apiece probably, and then a full bottle of Belvedere, half a bottle of Belvedere, and then a full bottle of Tennessee Fire.
I don't know if my grandma should listen to this episode.
But over a span of like 12 hours.
Yeah, responsible. And I had water. I was fine. Cameron was not.
Yeah, I was fine too. So my last bad habit for you is your attention span.
Whoa. I am shocked and attacked.
It's bad. It's bad. Like, you can ask him a question and he'll think about it for 2 seconds and he's on to the next. And I'm like, wait. I need him to do something, or Cameron needs him to do something. And I mean, he is just all
like
over
Cameron
the
asked
place.
me to clean the kitchen yesterday. So I was in the kitchen, I was cleaning with like a scrubber and I was cleaning the walls. And my job was to finish the kitchen. So I started doing the walls in the kitchen, but then I was like, oh wait, I see a wall in the living room. Spot on it. So turns out 5 minutes later, like I was in the corner of our bathroom, like cleaning the wall. And he's like, what are you doing? Like you're supposed to clean the kitchen. And I was like, well, but I am cleaning the kitchen. I just am doing the walls first. But there's many walls. I was diagnosed with ADD, but all I did was fill out a questionnaire, so I don't know how accurate that was. And it's like, I know I probably have it, and I was on Adderall for a long time.
Yeah, that didn't do you well.
And Vyvanse, and I still feel like I'm a little messed up from it.
Yeah.
That was the worst thing in my life that I've ever done. And I literally think I was addicted to it.
Yeah.
And I wanted that I got high from it. Mm-hmm. And that took me years, and I got myself off. I was like, no, we're not doing that. Because
he was a different person.
It made me uninspired. It made me like a zombie and really tense.
But for some people it works.
Yeah, no, I'm not knocking. I'm just for me, I don't need that.
Yeah.
I honestly feel similar effects with when I drink too much coffee.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's my ADD medicine. I'll stick with that. I mean, not that it's clearly not working the best.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, what's one more for me?
Sorry, that got intense. You have a bad habit of forgetting people you meet / their names, but mostly just forgetting them entirely.
Yeah, I do. I think that, okay.
Not seeing is probably part of it.
Okay, so I have a bad memory, like very bad short-term memory, and in combination with I can't see, in combination with Caleb and Cameron meet a lot of people and always think I'm there, or if I do meet them, they talk to them a lot more than I do, and so, but because they talk to them more, they expect me to just know who these people are, when I haven't been communicating with them via email for the past year. I feel like there's a lot of expectation put on me. I understand that I do forget sometimes. It's hard for me to remember names. Literally, when I'm like, hi, I'm Haley, and they say their name, I swear to God, I don't hear anything. I want to listen. I really do, but I'm so focused on saying my name correctly. I'm so focused on saying the words right, because I get so anxious meeting people for the first time that I'm I can't hear anything but my own head.
I get that. That makes sense.
I try my best. I really, and I feel really bad when
it's like a running joke, because we're always like, oh, this person hates who? Who? But It will have to go through the Who at least 4 to 5 times.
And then I'll remember.
Chip.
Chip. Damn Chip.
Who you've never met.
I've never met. I asked everyone on our Instagram, which if you're not following our Instagram, it's at Coffee with My Ex. I asked them to send their like juiciest questions. A lot of them were like really inappropriate.
Oh.
If the internet died tomorrow and you can only save one fitness martial dance video, which one would you save?
Whoa. Oh gosh. You know what? I would say I would save Me Too.
Yeah, it's the one that started it all.
It's because it's less about us and more about that video means a lot to a lot of people. So I would save that one.
100%.
Wow, we're good people.
Oh, here's a good one for you. What's a meal that you would be embarrassed if anyone found out that you liked?
I eat a lot of mush.
Yeah.
I really am really good at throwing a bunch of like leftover mixed match things together and just kind of stirring it up.
It's so disgusting.
And then slapping some mayonnaise on it.
Mayonnaise. It's so much mayonnaise.
It literally looks like I'm eating someone's kitchen sink.
It's disgusting. Like whenever I see his food, it's like always like tan and like just wet. It's just tan and wet.
I eat like a dog.
What about me? What do I like that's weird? I don't think I like anything weird. I eat pretty much all good food. I don't know what to say. I just have good taste.
You're so annoying. You do the ice cream and cake thing, which is not normal.
It's not birthday cake. Ice cream is so normal, but you know what? Okay, this might be weird.
No, not birthday cake ice cream. Birthday cake mixed with ice cream.
That's normal. That's why they made birthday cake ice cream. That's why you have at birthday parties, you have cake and ice cream.
I don't feel like people usually mush it up the way we do. Like we.
That's the point. that is the point. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I love Nerds and ice cream. And like I know Nerds is like such a throwback, but I used to love it so much. Nerds and ice cream.
That's tangy.
It's so tangy. It's so tangy.
I don't like that.
And I love that. This is interesting. Caleb, are you a member of Exhale? How do you feel about some of the B Army in the forum that dislikes you?
You know what? Why do they dislike? I feel like all Britney fans hate me because I'm like that annoying queen. And they like the Britney Army hates anyone who dances to Britney who's not Britney and who's not a woman.
Yeah.
So like I stopped reading Exhale I used to read Breathe Heavy.
Yeah.
All the time.
I know you did.
In
Breathe Heavy. These are
college.
all like Britney fan pages.
Yeah. So Britney Breathe Heavy is a fan page, right?
Yeah.
The Exhale is the forums in Breathe Heavy.
Oh, okay.
So they have all these threads. I would be on there daily, like what Britney had for lunch today, blah blah blah.
Oh,
but I got too
God.
obsessed, so I had to stop. And then I like would share some of the fitness martial videos in there, being excited, and then the community was just really mean.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what?
I don't
Y'all
need this.
sit at home, do your thing, continue bitching about how much you hate other people while you're never mind. I'm spreading love here. And you know what? If you don't like me, that's totally fine. I don't like me a lot of times. And a lot of times I think the videos are annoying. So I'm not going to fault you for that. I just had a whole change of heart right here on the podcast. I get it.
Oh my God. Okay, one more. Describe yourself only using food names. I'm definitely a sweet potato. Like I have felt that in my soul since the beginning of time.
Well, I feel like
You're not a sweet potato.
I feel like
I'm a Japanese sweet potato, particularly.
you're a Japanese sweet potato?
Yeah. Yeah.
What would I be?
Who am I? What is this?
Am I
place?
almond flour?
Almond flour? Caleb, what? You're almond
Am I
flour?
almond? I don't know.
Almond flour?
Maybe.
Maybe you're an avocado.
I was thinking that.
I think you're an avocado.
I'm high fat, but the good fat.
Yeah.
And I go bad very quickly. But when I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
That's good.
Okay, moving on.
Oh, we should talk about church at some point.
We should, but not now.
No. That's
But
just like a
definitely,
fun topic.
let us know if you want us to talk about church.
Yeah.
We were like, no. Moving on to music.
Ooh.
What's up?
Oh gosh, this was out of the blue.
That's not. You literally told me mention music. You literally said it.
You can't do that to me.
You mentioned to me word for word. Okay, so we talked about this on Lance Bass's podcast, but JoJo...
I'm not done with that.
JoJo, like the get out,
Leave.
right now. That JoJo. She just released a new song. She has new music out, but this song in particular called Man is so good. So if you have not listened to JoJo's new stuff, definitely go support her. She has been through it, and she's so talented. I love her so much.
She's incredible.
She's incredible.
And she deserves the world.
And JoJo Gomez actually she choreographed and I think directed the last video she just did. And Tinashe was on it.
Yeah, JoJo and Tinashe are equally they're underrated, underrepresented, and they deserve the world.
They deserve the world.
My recommendation for the week is a song I found a couple months ago, actually, and it is, let me get the actual name. It's Kesha featuring Sturgill Simpson, Brian Wilson, and Rabble. I have no idea who those people are, but it's called Resentment.
Interesting.
And it's a really good, feely song, so Haley probably hate it.
I hate, the melodrama songs. What's it called? Melancholy. Melancholy pop, that's what we call it.
It is, but it's, kind of folky as well.
Yeah.
And so I'm just obsessed with that. So, Resentment by Kesha, if you want to cry a little bit. Quarantine and cry.
Okay, moving on. Last thing for today is, what is your intention for the week?
My intention for the week is to keep myself active while I'm inside.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I have to stick to it.
I also want to, make time to do, just make it, a fun thing. I want to, bake and, practice
break.
my guitar and, stuff like that. Yeah, someone tweeted and was like, this feels like the weird time in between Christmas and New Year's where everything still goes.
Yeah.
That's how it feels, and that's exactly how it feels.
Yeah, just make the best of it. Maybe do things that you've been putting off.
Yeah.
That you haven't had time to do.
Like baking my apple tartine.
Yeah. And can you please ship that over? Speaking of food, our Postmates on the way.
We got Mendocino Farms. Not sponsored. I wish.
Oh, Mendocino Farms. Please sponsor us. Just give me couscous.
Yeah, just all the couscous.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening or watching if you're watching the visual version on YouTube. Again, make sure that you follow us on Instagram, Coffee with My Ex, Haley Jordan 12 on Instagram, and The Fitness Marshal on Instagram. And hopefully you guys are, if you want, a way to sweat, get active while you're at home, sign up for the Booty Army.
Yeah.
We're doing
plug it up
60-minute sweat sessions. We might have to start doing them in my apartment.
Yeah, because the dance studio is closed.
So, but we're going to do them.
Yeah.
So we'll figure it out.
We'll be right in the living room with you guys, experiencing it just the same.
They might like that better, honestly.
Yeah, they might.
Don't forget to check out our episode on Lance Bass's podcast, The DailyPop.
On the 25th.
On the 25th?
Yes. All right.
Happy
Caleb?
day. Oh. Coffee with My Ex.
That sounds, it's just every time I'm shook.